Hi, I'm Maddie Osman, the sponsor wrangler for WordCamp Denver 2020, and today I'm joined by Adam Warner of GoDaddy Pro, and we're just going to talk a little bit about what GoDaddy Pro does, what Adam does, and just WordPress and WordCamps in general. So yeah, maybe just give yourself a quick introduction, Adam. What do you do for GoDaddy Pro?
Yeah, hey, thanks, Maddie. Happy to be here. So my official title is Global Field Marketing Senior Manager, but I don't hardly know what that means half the time. It's a very kind of a vague title. What it means really is that I manage our global WordPress sponsorship, which gives us access to all WordCamps around the world. And on a daily basis, I'm a longtime WordPress user since 2005. And so the majority of my job is figuring out how we can engage with attendees at WordCamps, let them know obviously about GoDaddy Pro, what we do, what the platform is, what the community around it is, and basically just be part of the community.
Awesome. And maybe we could take a step back here and just talk a little bit about what GoDaddy Pro is and how that's different from the main GoDaddy core offerings.
Right. So GoDaddy as a whole, we have 52 different products, and most people are familiar with domains and hosting. GoDaddy Pro is a tool for people who build sites for others. So in other words, if you're a freelancer, you're an agency, it's likely that you have multiple clients that you're managing at any given time. It's also likely that you have them on a recurring maintenance or website care plan. And what those plans typically entail are updating core WordPress software, plugins, themes, doing things like backups, security scans, client reporting, all kinds of stuff. And GoDaddy Pro is a platform that allows you to connect multiple individual sites and clients into one unified dashboard. So it's really a way to save time if you're managing client sites. So you can bulk update hundreds of sites, all plugins, all themes, all core, all at the same time, manage all your backups and everything you need to from the platform. And the best part is that it's free. There are some add-ons that are available. If you were to purchase every add-on for every single, for an individual site, it would be a maximum of $9 per site per month. However, a couple of important notes. GoDaddy Pro does not require GoDaddy hosting. It works with any host. But if you do host with GoDaddy on our managed WordPress plans or our managed e-commerce plans, that GoDaddy Pro, the premium add-ons, those $9 do come included for free.
Very nice. So are there any cool features that you're working on for GoDaddy Pro or things about the future that you'd like to share with us today?
Yeah, I can tell you this. I came on with GoDaddy just over a year and a half ago now on the GoDaddy Pro team, on this tool and this brand team. And seeing things from the other side and knowing what we have planned, we've already done a rebrand and a reorganization of the navigation and the UI of the tool itself. If you go to godaddy.com/pro, you'll see what I mean. And there are a lot more features and benefits coming to the platform and to the program itself. So when you use GoDaddy Pro, you become a member of the GoDaddy Pro program, which then allows you to earn reward points for anything that you purchase within your own GoDaddy account, but also if you have your clients giving you delegated access to manage their products, anything that you purchase on their behalf you earn reward points. So to go back, there are a lot of features coming, and I can't say too much about it, but I can tell you as a longtime WordPress guy, as a fan of this platform before I even came on to the company, I'm really, really excited for what the next 6 months, year, and more will bring.
Nice. Well, let's talk about the next 6 months to a year and how you as a global field manager are adapting. What are some of the things that you're doing in your role now that everything's going virtual.
Yeah, well, starting with WordCamp Asia, that was supposed to happen in February, we were right down to the wire with planning. We had a shipment of our booth leave Phoenix, and then 2 days later had to call DHL and say, "Can you please stop this shipment because we all know that it has been postponed." So since that time, the dominoes fell, right? And in terms of the event world specifically. So we've had to pivot, right? We've all pivoted to virtual events and online events. And what works at a traditional, well, I won't say what works, what we are used to doing at an in-person WordCamp didn't necessarily apply to
Translate.
online, right? So there's been a lot of hurdles. How do we have that experience where I'm walking down the hall during sessions and I'm talking to attendees and introducing myself? How do we have that experience where attendees stroll up to a sponsor booth and maybe just listen in on a conversation that's going on there, and they may not want to necessarily talk to a sponsor, but they just want to hang out? How do we duplicate that? How do we replicate that stuff? It's been hard. Online events are a different kind of approach, but we've been doing some things that we hope are a little more fun. We're going to do something new for WordCamp Denver, and it's Twitter based, but it's a trivia challenge, and we're really excited about it because we had a lot of fun. First of all, putting it together, it's a way for us to engage with people as close to one-on-one as we can get. And then the bonus is you take the challenge that's also, it's WordPress related, but it's also Denver related. Then there's an opportunity to win some Amazon gift cards. So pivoting to social has been an important piece of the online virtual world, and trying to amplify what we're doing there. We've always been on Twitter. We're always tweeting from events and sessions, session quotes and things like that. We'll continue to do that. But yeah, I don't know if that answers the question, but really pivoting to social with a bit more focus has been a really important part of the online WordCamp world.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you guys have done a really good job of pivoting in light of everything going suddenly virtual, and I think you guys might have even pioneered the trend on doing like sponsor Zoom room activations. So that's been cool to watch and cool to see that just because kind of on lockdown right now doesn't mean that we can't still find ways to connect. So
yeah, I mean, and that is
work.
the overall goal with anything that we do, especially the virtual sponsor booths and the social stuff, is we're desperately trying to keep that human connection that we all love so much about WordCamp. Like, I can't tell you how much I miss seeing somebody and, are you a hugger? And then going in for the hug and seeing those people that you may have not seen in a couple of years before, but we're doing our best.
Yeah, I'm definitely missing this time of year, just getting ready for the in-person event that WordCamp Denver usually is. So I feel the pain as well. Let's talk a little bit about, you told us a little bit what we can expect with GoDaddy at WordCamp Denver this year. Let's talk just about in general, what are some of the best deals at GoDaddy right now that people should be checking out?
Well, it's not uncommon, and we've seen a lot of companies and brands do things for their customers that will help them in this time, right? Because there are a lot of people who have lost their jobs. There are a lot of brick and mortar businesses who've had to close, and now things are starting to reopen in different areas, but that doesn't mean that those businesses are solid. So what we've seen, and we're in a unique position because we're completely in the digital world, which is one of the areas that has not, for lack of a better term, been affected by COVID. So we were able to put together a movement called Open We Stand. If you go to openwestand.org, we've partnered with many big brands and companies to offer discounted products and services to our customers. At GoDaddy, one of the best deals that we have going on, and I have the pleasure to be involved with, along with many other teams, is our partnership with WooCommerce for our e-commerce hosting. And we have an offer right now that it's $1 for 3 months of e-commerce hosting. It comes with access to 64 plus WooCommerce extensions, premium extensions. That's part of the partnership there. So if you are a brick and mortar, or if you are someone who has lost their job due to the current situation, and you are pivoting to an online business, there's no better time to get some e-commerce hosting than to do the $1 for 3 months. You have that 3 months to ramp up, figure it all out, and start earning that income from your e-commerce store. So hopefully it helps. We've gotten a lot of great feedback. There's also a lot of user stories coming in, success stories about how they've managed to use that. So that is top of mind for me.
Yeah, so I would say for anybody watching this, look out. If you're an attendee, you will receive access to our sponsor swag bag, which has all sorts of awesome goodies, including access to GoDaddy Pro's sponsor Zoom room. And you'll just get that probably right before the event. There'll be a password that you can enter, and yeah, all sorts of great stuff to check out. So definitely stop by GoDaddy Pro's Zoom room. And it sounds to me like if you're someone who's struggling with the COVID situation, they'd probably be really happy to help you out, help you brainstorm, help you get set up with the new website. Is there anything else we want to say before we end this off today?
I just want to invite everybody watching this that if you're a little bit hesitant about clicking a Zoom room link and going to any of the sponsors involved with WordCamp Denver, if just jumping into a Zoom room, please, it's okay. You're not going to get a sales pitch. We are part of the community. We're just people hanging out and wanting to chat about WordPress and WordCamp, and we're in a position where we could potentially help. So any questions that you have, bring them our way, and we're happy to chat with you.
Absolutely. That's a very good point. Every time that I've ever stopped by a sponsor booth at a physical WordCamp, it's always been camaraderie, fun, meeting new people. So don't miss the opportunity to forge those connections, no matter, how different they look compared to our usual physical sponsor booths.
And that's what WordCamps are all about, right? Building relationships, making connections. You never know where one thing is going to lead to another.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Adam, for taking the time and for giving us a little bit of insight into what you do and what GoDaddy Pro does. And yeah, for everybody else listening, we're looking forward to seeing you on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be an awesome event.
Thanks, Maddie. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.